All right. Good afternoon. Good morning. Wherever you are, happy Saturday. This is Miss Robinson from Reading for Smiles, and we are so happy to have another session of Story Time Saturday. Today we have a different story called Dinosaur Graveyard, and we are me. I'm excited to share this story with everybody because I think it's a cute story. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and click the like button or subscribe. And as you guys are doing that, welcome everyone up. Let me admit my friends and stuff in. Today's story is going to be Dinosaur Graveyard by Kelly Hashway. And before we begin, please have your pencil, notebook paper, or not but and crayons and markers. When you guys have these materials ready, please put a R inside the chat box for those of you who are in the Zoom room to let me know you're ready to go. And those of you who are on YouTube and Facebook, you can go ahead and get your materials ready too. Let me just see as people are getting themselves together. I'm going to get myself together too. How are my friends doing in the Zoom room? Are you guys good? Do people have their materials? I see I'm still letting friends in to the space, which is fine. But please, 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 please let me know when you guys are ready. Okay. I'm just sharing on Facebook to make sure we show up. Those of you who are joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited. Okay. Oops, did I do this right? All right. Let's check. Do, do, do. Okay, all my friends said they are ready because we can begin. Today, we'll read about a young girl named Jackie who went to visit her grandparents. We will answer questions, learn vocabulary, and of course, conclude with an activity. Vocabulary. We are going to now write these following words 2 times each. Let me also cue our music so that we are ready to really work. Give me 1 second to make sure that's loaded correctly. It is. Let's look at these words. Today we have number one, graveyard, two, equipment, three, machines, four, grandfather, five, farmhouse, and six, imagination. I'm going to put 4.5 minutes on the clock. Please let me know when you are done. You can put a D in the chat box. And for our friends who are watching from Facebook or from YouTube, uh,
go ahead and start writing these words. You can also pause the video, I believe, um, to freeze the screen if necessary, but we'll have 4.5 minutes to write these words. All right, everyone, begin. All right, that is our buzzer. Let's check and see if you guys are done. Are we done? Go ahead and place a D in the chat box if you are done. Open the I have placed the words inside the chat box. Okay, so anyone who still needs them, they are there for you. Let's move on to the next set of words. So now our next set of words are dinosaurs, grandma, field, tractor, tombstones, and goodbye. I'll say them again. Dinosaurs, grandma, field, tractor, tombstones, goodbye. I'm going to go ahead and put 4.5 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and begin. All right, that is our buzzer. And I am going to put the words inside the chat box just in case anyone still needs them. And I'll recover our words again. So, dinosaurs, grandma, field, tractor, tombstones, goodbye. Great job, everybody. Story time. Let's read the story. Dinosaur Graveyard. Jackie hopped out of the car and ran up to her grandparents, who were waiting at the front door of the farmhouse. She was spending the day at the farm while her parents went to a wedding. She waved goodbye and wondered what interesting things she'd get to see. Grandma Holland raised an eyebrow. Arthur, why don't you take Jackie out to the dinosaur graveyard? Dinosaur graveyard, Jackie said. Cool. Grandpa laughed. It's been my favorite part of the farm ever since I was a young boy. My grandfather used to let me play there while he worked. You played in a graveyard? Jackie pictured her grandfather running around a bunch of tombstones. But wait, dinosaurs didn't get tombstones. That couldn't be right. Maybe there were dinosaur bones discovered on the farm. Jackie imagined herself digging in the dirt and discovering a new species of dinosaur, even bigger than the Tyrannosaurus rex. Let's go! They drove the tractor to a field at the back of the farm. The grass at the hedge of the field was taller than Jackie. A neck and head peeked over the grass. Whoa, is that a real dinosaur? Grandpa laughed again. It was to me. Jackie pushed through the tall grass and saw a bunch of weird looking machines. Each one looked a little bit like a dinosaur. A few had long necks, just like a brachiosaurus. This is old farm equipment. There aren't any real dinosaur bones here, are there? Jackie asked with a sigh. No, Jackie. But these machines have been around for a long time. I don't use them. In fact, no one's used them since my grandfather. Then why do you keep them? Because when I was even younger than you, I used to come to this farm and play in this field. I was the only boy in a world of dinosaurs. Jackie still looked disappointed. All it takes is a little imagination. Why, just a moment ago, you thought this machine was a real dinosaur, her grandfather said, patting the rusty metal. Jackie stared at the machine. It did kind of look like a dinosaur. She smiled. It's a baby Brachiosaurus. And if there's a baby, then the mother is probably around here somewhere too. Grandpa Holland bent down and whispered, Then we better not let her catch us with her baby. She wouldn't like that. Jackie smiled and led Grandpa Holland down the line of tall grass in search of more dinosaurs. All right, that was the end of our story. Now let's move into questions. Why was Jackie spending the day at her grandparents' farm? Uh-oh, Miss Robinson has an issue. Hold on, please. Let me fix that. That might have been too easy, boys and girls. Hold on. Let's see. Do 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 do. And now let's also see if your memories were working clear. Hold on, I'll make another edit here. Make sure. All right, I think I got it now. All right, let me get back to it. So I'm gonna go back to my question screen. I'm gonna reshare. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Keely. I see your message to me now. How are you guys? All right. Sorry, my friends who are viewing in virtual lands. Right. Well, we're all viewing in virtual land, but in YouTube and Facebook, I needed to make a quick adjustment. All right, back to our questions. And now let's see if you were paying attention. Why was Jackie spending the day at her grandparents' farm? And if you think you know the answer and you want to share it, you can. All right, Zoe actually put the answer in first in a complete sentence, although you may have had a photographic memory. So let's see. Go ahead and say the answer out loud, Zoe.
Her parents were going to a wedding.
Her parents were going to a wedding. All right, next question. Thank you, Zoe. How was the dinosaur graveyard different from what Jackie had imagined? I want you to take a minute to come up with your answer. I'm going to put the timer on just so that you can do that. Go ahead. And you can put your answer inside the chat box. All right, that is the buzzer. All right, friends, let's see. What is our answer? Let me see what we got going on. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay. Oops. I meant to message you guys directly with that. Sorry. All right. Do I have anyone who can share this answer or take a guess at it? What do you guys think the answer is? How was the dinosaur graveyard different from what Jackie had imagined? Somebody help me out.
Can I go?
Sure, honey.
Um, maybe Jackie imagined the dinosaur graveyard full with dinosaurs or
Oh,
dinosaur or dinosaur fossils.
okay. Okay. That's true. Because remember, she was thinking something completely different in the story. Let's see. She had imagined there would be dinosaur tombstones or dinosaur bones buried in the dirt. In actuality, it was a field with old farm equipment. So, good job, Keely, because yes, we were heading in the right direction with your answer. Good job. All right. Why does Jackie grandfather probably keep the old farm equipment? Is it A, he plans to fix the machines and use them on the farm? B, it reminds him of the good times he had playing in it as a child? Or C, grandmother enjoys looking at it? Or D, the machines are worth a lot of money? So is it A, B, C, or D? All right, I see. Okay. There's a couple answers coming through. Zoe, go ahead and share with us what you think the answer is.
I think the answer is B.
Okay. And kind of what makes you think that?
Because in the story, Jackie's grandfather talked about how he played with the equipment when he was a kid.
All right. Sounds like a good point and good reason to me. Let's see. It is B. Good job. And so if you are at home and you chose B, good job to you guys as well. What is one lesson readers can learn from this story? Is it A, playing by yourself can be more fun than being with others? B, it is important to be respectful of your grandparents? C, the things around you can be interesting if you use your imagination? Or D, dinosaur bones are very hard to find? What do you guys believe the answer is? And those of you who are streaming live, take your own guess as well. All right, I'm seeing the answers come in. All right, let me reveal what the real answer is. Dun, 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 dun. Is it A, B, C, or D? Let's find out. It is C. The things around you can be interesting if you use your imagination. Remember, Grandpa had her back there. He was looking at those tractors. He's like, hey, you thought when you first walked up that that was a dinosaur. And so we can use our imagination to really see all of these things around us as opportunities to learn or to have create fun. All right. What type of story is this? Is this historical fiction, a biography, fantasy, or realistic fiction? A, B, C, or D? All right. Kenny or Kelly, do you want guys want to answer this? Can you share your answer out loud?
Realistic fiction.
Realistic fiction. Let's see. Hmm. It is realistic fiction. Why? Because here we have a child visiting her grandparents and having fun on their farm. And so while the story is, fiction, it's realistic because people do hang out with their grandparents. They do live on farms. They can use their imagination, right? These are the things that all connect. All right, so now we're going to transition into some guess this word with the vocabulary. You look at using your words from the vocabulary list. What word do you think goes here? Hint, cemetery. And which one of your vocabulary words fits this? I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to look at your words, figure it out. Tell me what you got going on. What do you think? All right. That would be the timer. Our 30 seconds is up. Zoe, you were the first person in the chat box to drop an answer. Share your answer out loud.
Graveyard?
Graveyard. Let's see if you and my friends are right. It is graveyard. Great job. All right. Next word. Here's your hint. Mother's mother or father's mother. Which word fits here? 30 seconds on the clock. Go ahead. All right, that is the buzzer. And let me tell you, everyone wrote grandma in this chat box. Let me see if you guys know what you're talking about. It is grandma. Good job, everyone. Those of you at home, I hope you got the right answer. All right, here's your next word and hints. Area of cleared land. Area of cleared land. Which vocabulary word fits this? 30 seconds. All right, that is the buzzer. Let me check these answers. People have put some good answers in this chat box. Bless or Shamyon, can I get you guys to say your answer out loud? Because you guys put your answer in first.
Field.
All right, they said field. Let's see. It is field. Good job. Good job. That is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next word. Guess this word. Here's your hint. Machine with large wheels, often used on a farm. Machine with large wheels, often used on a farm. 30 seconds. All right, that is the timer. Let's see. I'm checking the chat box. You people are agreeing with each other. Let me just see what the answer is. Tractor. You guys are correct. Great job. Next word. Stones used to mark graves. That is your hint. Stones used to mark graves. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock. Go ahead. All right. That is our buzzer. All right. So people seem to be in agreement in my private messages. Let me go ahead and reveal this answer. It is tombstones. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Next one. Here is your hints. Oops. Hold on, you guys. Trying to see my full screen here. Guess this word. What you say when you leave someone. What you say when you leave someone. Go ahead.
All right, that was the buzzer. Let's see if you guys are correct. It is goodbye. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are rocking. Awesome job. All right, let's switch gears. It's activity time. Imagine you were with Jackie and her grandfather. What do you think you would see? Write 2 or 3 sentences explaining what you saw. Imagine the dinosaur you would see if you were there. Be creative. Use your imagination when picturing the farm. And so I'll say this: draw some things that you think you would see on the farm, and draw that dinosaur that you think you could have saw if you were with Jackie and her grandfather. No answer is the wrong answer because why? It's all based on your creativity. And so I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to do that. At this time, our friends who are joining on Facebook and YouTube, we thank you for joining us for another great week at Storytime Saturdays. And we hope that you can complete this activity and share it with your loved ones at home. And so, on that note, we're going to stop our live stream. And those of you who are my friends in the Zoom room, I want you guys to go ahead and start creating your masterpiece. Everyone, have a good day.